One day, the father decided that the time had come to test the courage of his son, 15-year-old Mike. He knew that despite his young age, his son had to learn to be resilient and believe in himself, even when he was alone. One evening, on the eve of the day that the father considered appropriate for this test, he took Mike deep into the forest. Dusk was falling, and the rare sounds of forest life could be heard around. Rustling, the flapping of the wings of night birds. The father stopped at a small forest clearing and, handing his son a piece of thick cloth, said, "Son, you must spend the night here, blindfolded. You must not remove the blindfold until dawn. This will be your test of courage. You can trust me and this test, despite all the fears that may await you. In the morning, when I return, I will remove the blindfold." He tied the cloth over his eyes and stood in the middle of the forest, silence, hearing his father slowly walk away. He was alone. Thick darkness covered the forest, and over time it seemed sound became his only guide. At first, the night sounds seemed far away, leaves rustling, owls calling to each other. But the longer he stood, the stronger the fear pulsed in him. He heard something heavy moving through the bushes nearby, how night birds screamed, and every rustle seemed to come closer. Mike wanted to take off the blindfold, call his father, or run away, but he clenched his teeth and stayed where he was, remembering his father's words. The night seemed endless. Every hour was filled with sounds that awakened ancient instincts of fear in him. From time to time, his heart pounded from terrible thoughts, but he continued to endure. Thus, long hours passed. Finally, in the pre-dawn hour, when the forest became a little lighter and the sounds died down, he felt a light touch on his shoulder. "Mike, you can take off the blindfold," his father said. Mike pulled the cloth from his eyes and saw that his father was standing right in front of him. The early morning light was shining around him, and everything that had seemed dangerous and frightening at night disappeared under the light of day. "Oh, Dad, you're back," Mike said with relief, exhaling with a smile. But his father looked at him with warmth and a slight smile. "I never left, son. I was with you all night while you were standing here." The son froze, realizing that his father was truly with him. His father quietly added, "Courage is being strong even when it seems like you're alone. But know that I will always be with you, even if you can't see me." They hugged and went home, planning their future fishing trip together. At home, Mike was given a gift for successfully passing the test of fortitude and courage.